Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile Great Britain achievement. So we do have the Anglophile achievement, which I sort of forgot as I said that. But either way, we are at war and we're going for the Rising Sun achievement at this moment. So we're actively fighting Japan and we are doing very, very well. So I have had a bit of a look and I think I've got a very decent plan as to how we're going to go about things. So what we're going to do is, all that we need is a fort or two, and that will be all that we need. Ah, darn it, we lost our good general there. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and take what we can. Looks like, yeah, we will win this. We're going to keep a 50 stacker around just to deal with some of the rebel issues up over here. We'll bring them all over to the mainland and then we'll crush what's left before when we start the next war. And then while we do that, we're going to grab our other 100,000 stack and we're going to start building up our presence in India. Because I think we have some plans and we want to potentially get another achievement while we wait for peace treaties to do what they do. So let's go ahead and see. Alright, we did win that siege. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and recruit a new general. A 6542, that is very decent. Excellent, excellent. Let's march on over and deal with these guys. That should be fine. If we can take them out, that would be good. We don't want them to be stronger than necessary. And then once we've done that, we'll march over to that 4 stack, and then we'll march over to that fort over here. So we'll queue all of that up. As for the, I guess, Asia mainland, we're going to go ahead and try and find a couple of troops and figure out where they're heading to. Where are they going? Frontline and... They're heading in this direction, so we're going to go ahead and try and catch them out. That would be the plan at the very least. Looks like Bengal is fighting some more people. India is quite the... in quite the situation. I see that we've got ourselves in a little bit of a predicament, so let's quickly bring our navy in just to make sure we cannot get caught. Apparently they had a much better fight than I was expecting. That is disappointing. Very disappointing. Alright, conversions are happening. That's all well and good. I think we're practically maxed out as far as all of that is concerned. You guys, let's march you back over here. You should be fairly able to take them out. And let's see, yeah, we've almost got the rest of all of that, so... How are you guys doing? Can we chase down you? Yes, so that's 14,000, that's a guaranteed victory, excellent. We'll happily take that. It looks like they are trying to retake that fort over here. Our current peace agreement has us at 99.5% overextension, which I dare say is the sweet spot, so we do kind of want that. Unfortunately, we are missing a single fort, so yeah, we can't quite peace out just yet. Alright, let's grab you, and in fact, you know what? Let's march on over. They don't have the manpower to reinforce, whereas we do, so we should be fine. And we also have a very lovely lady in our court who gives us better reinforcing speed, so I think we should do that. Also too, before I forget, let's go ahead and boost up our mercantilism a couple more times. Don't have much else to do with our diplomatic powers, so we may as well get something from it. Alright. And there was a victory. Alright, fantastic. There's that stack wipe we were after. No sign of any enemy activity. Maybe they're hiding in the fog of war? I do not know. Alright, well, I guess we don't have access through that, so... Let's just march our way down over here. It'll be what it is. I don't really care too much. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and see if we can take this fight. Where are they going? Ah, already locked on in. That is disappointing. What about this? Where are they? So this is hills. We do outnumber them, though. They do have their golden era, so that could be a little bit of a problem. But we do have a much stronger army, and in fact, some of their cannons are even going to be in their front lines. So you know what? Shift consolidate. We have the manpower. We're going in for a kill, or at the very least, a mortal wound, we do hope. There we go. Alright, stack wipe. Phenomenal. That's what we wanted. Let's see. You're running away. That is fine by me. We don't need to go any further. This is the fort that we desire. Once we take this, we can peace on out. Let's make sure that we go ahead and barrage those walls. A quick siege is a good siege. And in fact, we probably have another policy that we could take if we wanted. In fact, we can take two. Now, let's see if there's anything worth it for us. Well, as far as diplomatic policies are concerned, there's really not much point in any of those outside of maybe the monthly war exhaustion dropped by 0.05. Let's go ahead and take that. That seems reasonable. And then what else do we have? Cost to fabricate claim. You know what? Sure. Let's go ahead and take that. That could be decent. If we're building up spy network and have to use it somewhere, we may as well get the most bang for our buck. Now let's also go ahead and reduce inflation even further. And then what else do we want to do with the remainder? You know what? Extra governing cap's not the worst idea. Maybe we just take tech early. It is a possibility, but again, we'll see how quickly we can take this siege. If we can do it good enough, that will be very good. Yeah, 14-day siege ticks. That is very solid, so I don't think we'll cap out. We should be able to peace out and make the most of our administrative power. And there we have it. Alright, so let's see. How are we doing? What are we missing? Demanding a fort. Sorry, demanding without owning a fort, which... let's see. I'm not... Oh, there's a fort all the way up here. Oh, of course I didn't know that, did I? Alright, well... You fellas, let's go ahead and scoot on over as quickly as possible. Ah, man. Alright, well, it is what it is. That's fine. We'll still make progress. Let's move over onto their capital. At least a little bit of devastation isn't a bad thing for us to give them. We'll march our... Oh, well, we'll sail our navy over here just so we can make the most out of our siege ability. Hopefully that works. Alright, Siege of Kyoto went down incredibly quick. That's fantastic. Alright, and I think we'll just basically hang out and siege everything down. You know, just cause as much devastation as possible. Make things as easy for us to return as we could possibly hope for. That should be fine, and... Looks like we took on a fight. Not that that was a big deal. And 11th of December. Alright, let's go ahead and barrage those walls ASAP. Again, any progress is good progress. Let's go with a naval barrage, just because we have the ships in the area. We don't get to click that button very often. We'll give that to them. Oh, looks like Ottomans are at war with Russia. Ooh. Okay. Let's see, what's going on over here? Oh, Astrakhan now exist. Looks like they're being fought by, yeah, Russia as well. It looks like maybe Transoxiana took a piece out of them, or maybe Persia? Yeah, it looks like Persia took a good chunk out of them too. Huh. Looks like the Ottomans are in for a very bad time there. Alright, well, I'm glad to know that we are safe on that side of things. It does look like we have a call for peace from Japan. Unfortunately, until we get this fort, we're not going to be able to take everything that we want, so let's just cross our fingers and hope that we get what we need as quickly as possible. I will march you over there. I see that we're capped out on power. But if we give it a couple of days, maybe we can just... There we go. Peace on out right now. Okay, fantastic. 99%. That's what we needed. That's what we wanted. 99.5% is good enough for me. That's all of our claims. Yeah, I don't think we can do much more than that. Alright. Fantastic. Yep. Alright, that's all well and good. Let's go ahead and set that demand. That'll be fun. We'll be back in a couple of years. In fact, we may not even wait for everything. Looks like construction of the Surga has been cancelled. I do not know what this is. Is that a decision? Alright, well, first of all, let's go ahead and call roll. Actually, hang on a second, we should... Does our coring price make a difference depending on how much overextension we have? Oh, sorry, on our stability. No, it doesn't say anything. We'll leave it be. It's not a big deal. We can still afford the free stability, though, with our church power, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. Let's go with this exiled army. Let's not... they're going to go through our land already. That's disappointing. I guess we'll march them up and around. And then the other 100,000, let's go bring them to India. That's a lot of fleets. I don't think that's necessarily what we want. You guys can head back here, that's for certain. Let's see. What's this? Disputed succession, Russia. I don't think Russia's going to give us a royal marriage. I highly doubt it. Yeah, they're not a huge fan of us. Yeah, we're going to take you guys, and we're going to march you. We need 30 more transports. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Let's march on... Oh, let's sail them into port. We'll attach whatever we can get a hold of, and then, yeah, attach transport. You guys can then sail on over here, and we'll do that twice over. Far better than calling over all of our people from all sorts of places. Alright, royal marriages still being asked. We're going to go ahead and get rid of them. I really do not care. That will be fun. Let's also see about province improvements. Anything like a furnace? No. Actually, forts? You know what? That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll go with that one there. That should do nicely. And any more forts we can upgrade? Running out of space to build places. Could build up there, but again, that's sort of redundant. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too much. Alright, well then, I guess we'll ignore that for now. Although, hang on a second. Manpower. We'll take what we can get our hands on. We'll just maximize that out. I'd like to have 1 million as a maximum if possible. That'd just be a nice, fun thing to aim for. We're currently sitting at 961,000, so... seems reasonable. Alright, all these rebels are being handled by their people. That is all well and good. Looks like the Commonwealth is now fighting the Ottomans. Yeah, the Ottomans are crumbling. That is fantastic. Alright. Let's see. Trading in cloves. That's worth something, I suppose. So many jolly rebels, and from nobody we care about. Yeah, nobody at all. Alright, so Hungary and Castile, we could go with royal marriages, but that's about it. So I think we will ignore that. Palatinate, we'll go ahead and give them money, because apparently they still really want money. Don't care about all of these guys. That'll get done. Projects upgraded. Let's go for... what is this? The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus? Sure. That seems fancy. Well, let's go ahead and take one of those. Go ahead and deal with all of these rebels in time, but we're going to quickly focus on what's important, being our monuments. Alright, lose money. Oh no. What a terrible plight to be given at this stage of the game. We are absurdly wealthy. And then any others? It looks like there's one in Athens for the Parthenon. Yearly corruption advisors, again, not an important thing for them. and then the rest is over. Cathedral, church power, reinforcing... You know what? As a monument to our faith, let's go ahead and pick that up. I think that seems like a good idea. You know, if you just throw money at it, things get done, so we'll take it. Alright, looks like a grand temple. It looks like will be removed and gets a religious center until the end of game. Huh. Sure. Not that we get a choice, so I guess we'll just accept whatever we see. I think we should also go ahead and maybe build up another army in India. Yeah, I think that that would be a good idea. Let's quickly double check. If we go to our military, what is our force? Combat width 40. Okay. So that should still be current. Yeah, the template there. Let's go with the number 1. Yeah, full back row, full front row, extra cavalry, just for good measure. Let's pick up about there. Yeah, that'll take a little bit to build, but at least that'll give us a little bit extra, a little bit of better numbers when we do go ahead and fight in India. Looks like some rebels and things are being taken care of. Oh yeah, that guy has no leader, but that's fine. Oh my goodness, they really do love the royal marriages, don't they? Well, unfortunately for them, we're just not in a position where we need to tolerate anything, so we'll ignore all of that. Let's also go ahead and... What do we want to do? Do we have any... Yeah, we do have claims. We do have a fair few claims throughout here, but the good news is we have Hungary. Transylvania could probably be consumed if we so desired. That would fight Lüneburg as well. Let's see. Lüneburg, who has cause on you? A whole stack of people. Yeah, okay. And then Transylvania, that has cause by Romania. Huh. Okay, so if we go with a Romania, we could release one of them. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, release one of them, release some of the land of Lüneburg to some of our other participants in the war. Honestly, it's not the worst idea, and it would be relatively easy to do. 85,000, just solidify a little bit more of Europe. You know what, I think I've just talked myself into calling in another war. Let's go ahead and declare. Go ahead and take good old imperialism. I will happily... Ooh. You know what? Lüneburg's not that big of a deal. We can consume them as is. We don't need to co-belligerize them. We'll come for the Commonwealth when we so feel. Let's go ahead and attack. Let's grab our army. We'll make sure that we go through... Let's head over to Lüneburg. We'll get that siege done. As soon, our vassal swarm is all in the right areas, so this isn't going to be a particular issue for us. Yeah, this should be perfectly fine. Oh, and it looks like a naive relative. Oh dear. Treason. Yeah, we'll execute him. I'm sorry, but we cannot afford such incompetence within the family. Makes us look bad. Alright, so it looks like Hungary is definitely going to go ahead and do some good work there. That is fantastic. Looks like Siege of Lüneburg is over. That is phenomenal. That is fantastic. That is just... chef's kiss. Fantastic to see. Love it. Love to see not a... yeah, love to see a nice easy war. That's not even needing to be managed with by us. Looks like Transylvania is trying to put up a little bit of a fight, but Serbia and Hungary are coming on in. Greece as well. Yeah, Greece. Well done. Yeah, that was a good choice. Revolts are unimportant. Let's go ahead and... know what we should do. Let's go ahead and... Let's go with best guess, and then... allies. Could we... no, we can only replace or add things. We can't exactly remove them. Alright, so you know what? Let's deselect all. Let's select all enemies. So left click, add them on. And then we're not even going to bother with our neighbors. I think we're just going to focus on our enemies. And then, yeah, you know what? That's it. I don't think we care about the rest. We'll go with... let's chuck on the Commonwealth. We'll chuck on the Ottomans. We'll throw on... Anybody else we care about? I don't really think so, but I'm just sick and tired of getting so many pop-ups. It's just a little bit too much to handle. It's kind of ruining things. Let's add on Russia. They'll probably be at war. We'll add on the Mamluks, Persia, Transoxiana, and we need Delhi. Oh yeah, Japan as well. Delhi. There you are. All right, fantastic. Chuck on those Indian nations around us as well. Yeah, that should be fine. They're the main problems that we want to concern ourselves with. All right, now we can sit back and let that do its thing. So while they're doing that, we're going to focus over here in India. Let's go ahead and throw a leader on here. Hire a new one of those, and then let's go ahead and... Where do we want to get ready? Can't have 91,000 men. Delhi have almost almost 500,000 in reserve. Looks like Malwa is 250,000. Allied to Transoxiana, Fars, and Bengal. Who are you allied with? Malacca, Patna, Wu. I feel like maybe we attack Bengal, isolate Malwa, take what we can as well, and then we go for Delhi and Deccan? Yeah, it could be a little bit complicated, but I feel like that's probably the best way to do it. Either that or... Yeah, they're allied to Persia. That's kind of annoying, but at least we don't have to fight too much of Persia. This is going to be an interesting war. So I think, yeah, let's go ahead and make sure that we are well and truly equipped. Let's go and we'll grab that extra 30,000 men. They certainly need to make a way over here. I think that is, yep, that is the right navy. Fantastic. And you know what? We're even going to go ahead and build up another template. Yeah, we're going to make sure that we have more than enough men here before our vassal swarm are able to catch up. We have good forts, so we should be safe. We should be able to focus down some of these other smaller ones. Yeah, I think we'll go for the big fight first. We'll go with maybe Delhi and yeah, Delhi, Deccan, and Persia. That'll be our first fight, I think. We should be able to take a fair bit of... We should be able to take the land that we need from Persia in one war. Yeah, we only need a handful of provinces. And then we have, well, pretty much anything that we can connect through Delhi. And then once they're isolated, that's fine. We've only got 20 years to do this, so we do need to be relatively quick. In fact, how are we doing on overextension? That'll be done in 98, so we only have another year to wait. Okay, you know what? I think we'll quickly go ahead and declare war again on Japan. I feel like that'll probably end up happening by the time we build up the extra, what do we call them? Armies and whatever have you. That will be all that we need. Let's make sure that we go ahead and make the most of our spy network against Japan. Let's fabricate a claim on an area. What is the most expensive? I'm assuming the highest one's a mainland. We'll take that. Hopefully that speeds things up. How much do we need? 36? Yeah, a couple more months we should be able to afford a little bit more. We'll also go ahead and let's see. We don't... we'll keep the Commonwealth for now, but we should also add on these guys. We'll start building a spy network, and same with these guys, I think. Actually, you know what? We'll start going with Persia. Yeah, just making sure that we have all of the spy networks that we could possibly have, focusing exactly where we need them to be. So we've got Persia, we've got, you know, we don't need Russia anymore. And then we can add Bengal on. Alright, that seems reasonable. Let's also go ahead and, just for kicks and giggles, Russia. What can we do there? We'll go ahead and... no, sabotage your reputation. Actually, no. Can we sow discontent? Not quite. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. We'll just go ahead and sabotage your reputation. That'll be fine. I always hate it when they do that to me, so, you know, a little bit of payback. A little bit of an end game payback. Alright, so... how are we doing? We're in March 97. Free national taxes, thank you kindly. Rebel uprising, oh right, of course, we're not... What did we do with our extra stack of men? They're all the way over here. Alright, you guys need to be up over here. That was a thing that we should have done months ago. Truce with Korea has ended, that's fine. Again, not our problem. Yeah, alright, let's go. Peace offer from Lüneburg. We'll get to you when we get to you. I don't really care for now. Persia is paying foreign debt of Russia. It's a decent chunk of change, but not our problem. Looks like... alright. I forgot to set our rebel suppression. That is my bad there. But at least we have that now done. Honestly, I'm not expecting too much from these guys. We should be able to catch them before they gain separatism. Fantastic, well done. Looks like Transylvania also wants out, which I do not blame them for. Let's go. Yeah, we'll march you over there. Oh, what have we got? Ironsbach, that's fine. Let's see, what are we at? 99%? Okay. 71%. Alright, that should be the last of things here. So let's go ahead and see. First of all, Lüneburg. Let's go ahead and piece you out. We're going to go ahead and return cause. Who is in our war? Sweden got one. Okay, so we can hand you off to Sweden. They are ours, although... they're not in the HRE, so they won't become ours, so maybe we don't do that. Let's just make sure we're doing this right. We'll go... yeah, Mecklenburg and Verden, that'll be fine. We'll give those to them. The rest we will take for ourselves. Becomes a part of Sweden. Oh, it looks like we cannot... oh, they took it for themselves. Done. Alright, fine. We'll just go ahead and hand that off to them. Again, it's still technically within our ownership anyway. We'll hand this off to somebody, I'm sure. Although, here's cause. Lübeck, Lüneburg. Lübeck are ours, are they not? Lübeck. Yes they are. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hand this to Lübeck. If we can find them amongst all of our vassals. Lübeck. And you as well. I think we're fine. So, returning cause, that's all done. Then we will hand land to... oh, we cannot take more than 100%? Huh. Well, that's kind of irritating. Can we... hang on a second, where are we? Great Britain. There we go. Alright. So can we go ahead and take this? No. We can't take it for ourselves. Okay, we'll take that. We'll hand it off to them. That'll be fine. And then, so we'll set that demand. That will be fine. So we'll send that. And then in 6 days, we'll go ahead and maybe create a Romania. So that will cost a huge amount. Yeah. We're just going to take all of our rightful land that once belonged to the HRE back. Yep, that is absolutely everything. Fantastic. 106 overextension, again, not really a concern. Why can we not take this? 138? You know what, we'll let them deal with our rebels for us. My goodness, 776. I saw that tick all the way up to 850,000 men. My goodness, that's a lot of men. All against such a small army as well. Alright, well, that sorts that out. Let's go ahead and grab all of those. Let's set that demand. That will do perfectly fine. So now, since we're still at peace, we can release the nation, which is what we plan on doing. Although, of course, we will make sure that we add all provinces to the HRE, because how dare they not be part of the HRE. We'll release a nation for... Where were they? Romania. They will receive 8 provinces. I think that should be fine. Yeah, there'll be Orthodox in Romania. You know what? I really don't care. We can manage that very small slight. We'll go ahead and we will interact with them. We will find Romania. And we will tell them to become the right religion. Thank you kindly. And then, of course, while we're here, let's go ahead and hand them a call. That will be fantastic. So that's all of that sorted. And then, let's see, this one here, we want to give to Lubeck. So let's now find Lubeck. And there we go. No overextension issues whatsoever. So that is fantastic. That's all part of the Empire. That does everything that we need it to. We'll go ahead and keep a little bit of rebel suppression going on just for the area, because why shouldn't we? Just make sure that our lands are not too much of a problem. Alright, so we'll close that off. And then I think that sets up... Yeah, sets us up pretty good for the next one. Yeah, we got the extra 70,000 men. There's the other 30, so that will all recoup. So that's 400,000 men. Yeah, we should be able to deal with Delhi fairly quickly. So I think what we'll do in the next one is we'll go ahead and we will attack Japan and maybe Delhi at the same time, depending. Yeah, they say it's 217% for all of Japan, but at the end of the day, we don't really care about this section here. It's just all of that we need to have called. So I think we'll do 2 in 1, and we will attack over here and over there all at the same time. Yeah, we're definitely well and truly prepared for this. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.